Joe, and this is today's video devotional. Thinking back the other day about sixth grade, I remember my teacher was named Miss Davis, and she was quite the lady. She was a high school basketball star. She was a Hall of Fame college player there in Memphis, and she was the best teacher of all my elementary years, and I'll never forget her because she was a wide-ranging interest lady. She had many different talents, and one of those talents was that she was a master potterer. She would make these wonderful vases and wonderful objects with the clay, and she would teach us one day a week during class. She had her potter's wheel there, and she would take a lump of clay and put it at the center of the wheel, and she would begin to mold it and shape it and create something out of nothing. It was wonderful, and it was beautiful to see how something could be made out of nothing. And she always said, make sure you put the clay at the center of the wheel, because if you don't, when it's getting spun around, it will become unbalanced, and it will eventually become deformed and will be destroyed, and you'll have to start all over again. And I was recalling that the other day as I was thinking about the comparison between our life and that little clump of clay and what that represents, because the Bible makes that assumption about us. It says that you are the clay and that Jesus is the potter. Do you know that Jesus is molding and shaping you into what he wants you to be? He is creating you into something beautiful and wonderful, but he knows that the stresses of this life, we are all spinning around. We are all going around in circles one way or the other. But the one thing is, if Jesus is at the center of your life, it doesn't matter what your life is going on around you. It could be chaos all around you, but if Jesus is the center of it, you can be at perfect peace. Why? Because Jesus is at the center of it. You will be imbalanced. But the moment you start thinking that your life could be lived without Jesus at the center of it, you become unbalanced. You could just be off an inch or 2 inches, and it would cause that creation that the potter is trying to create, a masterpiece, something beautiful out of nothing, and it could totally destroy it. Even though it might start out good, it ends up having to start all over again because it was out of balance and it wasn't at the center. That's what happens when Jesus, it fails to be at the center of your life. Make Jesus the center of your life. Don't allow the circumstances of this world to keep you unbalanced. But when Jesus is at the center of your life, he will always keep you in perfect balance, and he will create something out of nothing. God has put you on the spinning wheel today, on the potter's wheel, and he is molding and shaping you. And I'm excited about what he is creating in my life and in your life. But let Jesus be the center of your life so that you too can be a great creation of the master potter today. Have a great day.